ready, Arnold? All right, I hope you like my Trump hat. I finally got it in. I asked a family member at home to send it, and I wear it 24 hours. I even shower with this hat on. And if you're wondering why the camera is focused this way, it's because my girl is right there, and we're not ready to debut her, so we're not going to do that. First, I want to open with a quote, and my quote is from Ephesians 6:11. Put on the whole armor of God, that you may be able to stand against the schemes of the devil. And I'm saying that, as you'll know, because that's what we are up against right now. No, my girl is not a pug. Pug is right there. Okay, now I always give good news to you guys, and I believe in reflecting reality as much as possible. But from the indications that I am seeing in the past couple of days, they're going to steal it. The steal is in. They are definitely 100% planning to steal the election on Tuesday. They are doing everything they possibly can to steal it. The fix is in. I thought there for a second, I thought they may let Trump in and they wouldn't steal it. But no, now I see it. And I'm going to tell you the indications that I believe this steal is definitely going down. Will they succeed? I don't know. But it is happening. So the first one is the FBI fake investigation. Corrupt FBI lead James Comey recently said that after 1 week, he reviewed 1 billion emails and everything is fine, guys. You know, no crimes were committed, even though we all know multiple crimes were committed. People have been put in jail for 10% of what Hillary Clinton has done. So the second thing is the governor of Virginia, who is an associate of Hillary Clinton, pardoned 60,000 felons in order to push them to vote. They're probably not going to even vote, but they're going to count them as votes anyway. And 60,000 in Virginia, we don't know, could be enough to swing the election to Hillary Clinton. The third indication that they're actively working on stealing this is the assassination scare we had in Reno. James O'Keefe in his videos with Project Veritas showed how they do that. This is a establishment man. He was there to disrupt, to scare people, to put people in fear and demoralize them. But we know that doesn't work. Okay, so anyways, right now I'm going to say that they're not going to let him. They're doing everything they can to not let him win. I don't want to be. It's not about being pessimistic or negative. It's the reality is the people in power are not planning to lose. That's all that you have to know. They're not planning to lose. So you have to. They're not going to let Trump just walk over this. This is going to get harder and harder as every hour approaches. Okay, we're just getting started, and so that's what you have to know. I would say right now we have 50-50 odds of getting this man on Tuesday night, having him declared as the winner. So we got 50-50 odds. That's what I would say. Even though we know Trump is in reality killing in the popular vote. We know that even the rigged polls can only rig themselves so much. Trump is winning this election. We know this. But they're not going to give it to him. They're not going to hand it to him. So what are they? So based on what the FBI is doing, the governor of Virginia, we have incidences of voter fraud in Pennsylvania, in Florida. There was already, and James O'Keefe had a video of voter fraud in New York. So you know that they're trying their damnedest right now. As I do this, they are trying to steal it. So what can we do? Well, the reason I haven't done a Periscope in a few days is because of that satanic stuff. That is disturbing, man. I was disturbed, and I kind of knew of this. I knew that the elite circles, they worship Satan and Baphomet and all that horrible stuff. But to see it confirmed, it kind of shook me. Like, Jesus, hell, man, the people at the top, they freaking mix blood and semen and beg the demon god for powers, you know? And they use kids. I mean, we have circumstantial evidence right now, but you know it. You know they use kids in these things. And that kind of, for a couple of days, I'm like, man, I just wanted Trump to win, and now we're on the verge of uncovering a pedophile ring that's basically everywhere. Our whole government is probably infected with these people. So, I mean, if you're working, we're literally working against satanic forces, people. Even if Satan doesn't exist, they think he does. They think he does. Hillary Clinton, John Podesta, and her entire crew pray to Satan. And they try to hold rituals where they can where the power of Satan can take over them. That's what we are dealing with. Maybe there is a Satan, maybe there is not. But if there is a Satan, the only person that can stop him, that can help defeat him, is who? Is God, right? So I think we have to pray to God. I mean, I think if you believe in God, you have to pray right now. And me, I'm agnostic. I believe in a God. But listen, if we're up against forces that are satanic, and there is a Satan, the only antidote is God. No logic is going to get you there. No facts, no memes. You need the strength of God. That's it. Second, you have to vote hard. Just vote as hard as you can. I don't know how to vote easy or vote hard, but you got to vote. Because the only way we're going to really get this is if we vote, if Trump has such a high popular vote that he can overcome the fraud that is happening, the rigging that is happening. That's the only way that we can win. So we have to win by a larger amount. And this is going to be harder in the swing states, but that's it. And the third thing is to call it as you see it. If you see fraud, yell fraud. If you see whether when you go vote or on the internet, if you need to spread information that is out there, meme warfare has gotten us really far. I mean, we are here because of the informational warfare that we've been doing. So we just have to continue that. Okay. So also, I mean, we have to start also looking into what's going to happen after Tuesday, regardless of who wins. Do you have a setup locally based to deal with violent disturbances or riots? We don't know what's going to happen, people, and you have to be ready. Just in your mind, at the very least, stay informed in your local situation, what's going on, whether it's riots or an upshot in crime. You have to stay alert, stay informed locally after Tuesday. So just get in your mind, you don't know what's going to happen. We don't know. Okay. So that's all I had to say. But I am as confident as ever that Trump has the votes. Trump has it. My analysis of that hasn't changed as you have been watching me. I know he has the votes. We all know. But they're going to fix it. They're trying as hard as they possibly can. But the thing, because of the Electoral College, they have to fix multiple states. So it's not one thing that they can do and do it. They have to, in multiple states, they have to fix the individual states. So this is why it's not that easy. So this is why they're not gods, okay? And they pray to the devil god in order for them to win, but they're not gods, so they can lose. And they have been losing badly the past year. So we have to just keep doing what we're doing. We just have to vote, convince other people to vote. Share that Hillary Clinton is basically being backed by Satan. I mean, that's how freaking crazy it is, man. And I feel like a crazy person for having to say this, but we see the evidence. We see the evidence. We see who she prays to, who her advisors pray to, the parties with the children that they have, the way they talk about children. This is turning into good versus evil. This is what it is. And I think innately we knew this. Innately we knew this was a good versus evil type of case. But now we have the evidence. I mean, if Hillary Clinton wins, God forbid, I mean, I don't even want to think of what that would mean, but I'm not going anywhere. And a lot of guys that follow me are not going anywhere. A lot of people say that whatever happens on November 8th is going to be the beginning. And we will see. But if I were to be honest with you, completely honest, I'm going to peg Trump at winning cleanly and fairly at 50-50 odds, even though I am 100% sure that he has all the votes. In a fair election, Trump would kill her, and you know it. We all know it. We've seen the enthusiasm for Trump and the rallies and the support. We know it. But the fix is in. They're not going to let him win this. The next 36 hours, is going to be huge, I think. I mean, Monday, get ready for anything, people. Just get ready for anything. I'm seeing a lot of trolls in this chat, which means that the Hillary people are energized somewhat. So they're doing a last surge to really push it, to really demoralize the Trump people. In terms of with the FBI investigation, we didn't need it. Trump was going to win whether Comey got involved, but you saw how Comey gaslit us. Yeah, we're opening the investigation, 650,000 emails that we can review 30 emails a second or something to declare that everything is fine. You know that's bullshit, and I do too. So this is definitely Comey doing he got a threat or something. We don't know, dude. The FBI is going to explode after this. I mean, dude, we're in for some rough times, people. We are in for some rough times no matter what happens on Tuesday. And listen, I really think carefully before I say things, and I don't want to scare people. I'm not trying to scare you, but it's going to be rough. It's not going to be clean, okay? It's just not going to be clean. Don't expect a clean result. I'm not even expecting to get a result on Tuesday night. I'll be here on Tuesday night. I'll be online. I'll be live. I may not even go to bed, even though I'm several hours in front of you guys. But this is going to be ugly, people. But we can do this still. And I'm feeling good about the actual support that Trump has, but I'm feeling a little bit shaky on how hard the elites, the globalists, the Satanists, because that's what they are trying to rig this thing. And with the FBI investigation, with the Reno assassination attempt, and with the Virginia governor pardoning 60,000 criminals in the last second, that kind of tells me they're not done yet. They're not giving up yet. So that's all I have. I think I'm going to come back tomorrow. Do another one. I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. Also, another thing you have to look after for is the internet going out. Do you remember about a month ago, there was a DDoS attempt on a major DNS server that wiped out Amazon, Twitter, and a couple other sites at the same time? Some people say that was a warm-up for what's about to come. The internet may go out. You may not be able to, if there is a really big bomb against Hillary, I won't be surprised if the internet goes out to prevent the dissemination of that information. I wouldn't be surprised. If the internet goes out, that means Hillary is getting spanked. Something happened, some information came out, and that information, they don't want to get it out there. You saw recently in the past week, Turkey shut their internet down. They shut down social networking. You couldn't do certain posts. This, is just so many things that could happen. You can't worry for each one. So really what I'm saying is just get ready for anything, people. Get ready for anything. You were invited to a party and you have no idea what this party is. That's kind of how it is. And you're walking in that door. You don't know what kind of music is going to be on, who's going to be there. There's going to be girls, what kind of alcohol they have. You just don't know. This is going to be a crazy party. But I hope to God that in 5 years we can look back on this day and say, do you remember when we got Trump in, how crazy that was? How freaking crazy. We were up against Satan himself. And I really hope so. But there's no way to know. This is what life is about. That uncertainty, embrace it. We're uncertain. You can analyze, you can be on the internet all day, but you're still uncertain, right? And that's what life is. Just waking up in the next day and what's going to happen. And that's where we are. I hope we can look back on this day and say, wow, what a ride that was. I'm seeing a lot of Hillary trolls too, which is often fine. But which means the fact that these Hillary trolls are in my scope right now says they are scared shitless, that they're pumping in a last surge of millions of dollars on that Hillary super PAC. The trolls are out. They gave them one last burst of Red Bull or whatever the hell these geeks are on. And they're scared because they know they're losing. Their last ditch effort is to hope that their Satanist candidate squeaks in. How anyone can vote for Hillary Clinton now after all that Satanist stuff came out and the devil worshiping and that spirit cooking stuff, how anyone can vote for her right now has got me really concerned about what kind of world we are in. I mean, if she can get in when she's out in the open as a worshiper of the devil, man, I'm going crazy over here to think that this is actually going on. I'm freaking out, man. And my girl, God bless her soul, she's had to hear me in the past day talk about all these crazy stuff, and she's shocked. She's telling me it's like a movie from freaking Hollywood. And but if there is a God, man, I hope he gives us the strength to allow Trump to win, because we're up against something occult, something out there. And there is a prayer that I found out. I don't pray, guys. I don't pray, but I think desperate times, I mean, if we're up against Satan, we need everything. So there is a prayer I found that I would like to read right now. This is a prayer to Saint Michael. Saint Michael, the archangel, defend us in battle. Be our protection against the wickedness and snares of the devil. May God rebuke him, we humbly pray, and do thou, O Prince of the heavenly host, by the divine power of God, cast into hell Satan and all the evil spirits who roam throughout the world seeking the ruin of souls. Amen. And with that, guys, I'll let you go. We'll do another Periscope probably tomorrow night. If not, I'll be on Tuesday night. I'm not going to get any sleep. So God bless everyone. We're up against some crazy stuff, and we just got to carry on through. Good night.